when I get to that part anyways, so. I'm gonna take a picture of what I'm looking at here. Okay, and then I'm gonna snip it and pull it through the other way. I need Michael's help with soldering something anyways, because I have no clue what happened to the soldering gun. It was sitting on the shelves and then it's not. That's the buttons. That's our pickup. This is basically trash except the knobs. I almost forgot the knobs there. We're gonna need knobs for the strap for the one we're making, right? There's the knobs. Why did I put such long screws on these? Holy fuck, man. If they were thicker screws, I'd understand because it's got a whole lot of weight, but they're putting like long screws where they really don't need to. I'm able to put both my fingers in between this screw. It's still like halfway undone. I still got more threads to go. Damn. Alright. This is a piece of wood now. This will let us. There. I use this guy. Gotta think about. Neck's gonna be coming on. Let me cut some of that. Neck's gonna be coming on like right here-ish. It's pretty much as straight as I can get it with just sight. And then I have a clap. Should have a clap. Alright. No, I threw that tap in here, bro. There we go. Nice. This is the bottom, that's the top. There we go. That's where we can put screw holes for this guy. But I want to fix what I was doing on this because I didn't realize that it was a spring-loaded pickup. I want to even it out a bit, you know. But realistically, it being flat might be better for our circumstances. Rather than raise, but I'm gonna raise it.
JMama65 says, why are you taking it apart?
Some hollow body electroacoustics are expensive, but they're as thick as I need a guitar to be for me to be like as comfortable. Like I played electric growing up, playing acoustic it really is a different playstyle, and I would have never considered that until I actually switched. I'm like, wow, they ain't even like one's better than the other. One's just like a completely different form of playing than the other most of the time. You can still play stuff like you would on electric on acoustic. It's just different. It's harder, in my humble opinion. Very humble. But I have 8 of them, so I'm like opinionated in a way. Now, where do I want? I'm taking a children's guitar apart to get all the pieces. This is the pickup. This is where the strings go. That way I can put them all together on the cutouts to make a hollow body electroacoustic. And so I was taking this really shitty Walmart children's guitar I got off Walmart Marketplace for 20 bucks apart because I wasn't buying it for the guitar. I was buying it for the amp, first off, so that's how I got my amp. It also came with extra strings, and I was buying it for the neck so that I can make this guitar, because the one I want is like a $2,500 hollow body electroacoustic that's like bowing on the top. I'm like, that is too much money, but I can just make mine. So I decided to buy a $20 one off Marketplace. I've had this sitting around here for like probably 7 months, but I was trying to think about how and where I was going to put the pickup, and it dawned on me when I was driving. So I'm not destroying stuff. I'm making something good that was always trash and nobody should be buying. And like, if you see this brand, Licks Pro, do not buy Licks Pro for a single fucking person in your life that wants to play guitar, because they're just bad guitars. And there's a lot of proof of me when I like that hurt, but I've never heard a guitar. How fake does that sound? This is fake as shit. But it's just like cheap wood, barely thrown together. Now I also, though, can take this and cast it, and then, or I can use this as something to make bigger version of, or a better version of, with the wood. Because you know how I told you I had those fluorescent trees in my place. I want to be able to, I could take this to make the cutout for the like fluorescent guitar I want to make someday. But I have to learn how to make them first, so this is that. And the only reason I had to cut this wire off from this button was because they wired it through such a small hole. I couldn't really do it without making it a pain in the ass. But I took a picture of how it works, understand it a little bit better. This is the back plate for that. Wonder if I could just straight up... No, I need to cut it. I have to cut it. If I had this here. Yeah. That's actually good. So I have to cut into like right there, because this whole wood piece has got to slide into this slot, but this wood gap here is also like, this wood gap is going to basically be as thin as the guitar. It's going to slide in the top panel. This will notch onto the actual top panel. This is going on the back panel, and so it's going to be like almost as thick as a normal electric guitar, but hollow bodied. So I can just build the 2500 guitar. It's not going to be as good as the 2500 guitar, and I'm pretty aware of that, but it's all in the essence of learning. I'm trying to decide where I want my... Because I want my buttons on the other side, I'm not going to lie. I want my buttons up here. Maybe... Let me think about this real quick. If I had pickup there, I could put the aux port right next to where the strap comes out. That's not a problem. Yes, I could put the buttons here. Yeah. There we go. So I'm gonna try to tilt this so you guys can see it. I'm gonna walk up, because nothing's like really glued down at all on the guitar. This guitar in the corner, I'm not taking apart. It's for reference, like for what I was just doing. This is what our plan is, and the final thing, and like how the layout of electronics is going to be. We're going to have buttons on the top instead of the bottom, easier access. But I'm going to put them like probably near the edge. I could do them on the edge actually. But our octave is going to come out there. This is the string pickup. This is the pickup, or this is the string where the strings go in to hold them. This is the pickup. And then above the pickup, you see that circle drawn. There's going to be that acoustic circle. Ooh. How thick is that? That cut in there. I think what we're gonna have to do is, we're gonna have to possibly unscrew this from that, put the plate on, and then cut the hole. Let's try it, or because we can put that plate on right into that. Kind of a pain in the ass. It'd be easier than the other ways. There's fighting carpal tunnel over here. Almost free. You're almost free. Be enslaved in a couple days. But you're almost free. God, this spring is making this fucking awkward as shit. Just come out of there. Yeah, I'm like 3 threads away and I stopped. God damn it. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't even mean for that timing to be so perfect, but it just was. I'm just built like that. These. You go on that one. More of those to do. Alright, come on. They have such long screws. These spring screws have such long threads. Like, they have like a thread every half millimeter. It's kind of you can barely tell the threads are there without your glasses on. I'm not even lying. There's very, very, very too many threads. Like, it looks like a smooth screw. I wouldn't think it screwed into jack shit if I wasn't actively unscrewing it from something. I would think they were useless. So this guy is going to be like sitting kind of half sunken into there. But this guy, we already tapped the holes out for. And we need this to understand where to outline the cutting thing easier for me. Where? Alright, we'll just use the same screw to put it back in. But that's why we grabbed the die tap, is to tap where the screws could go, so it wasn't like a big question in my head. Oops. There we go. Going straight, please. There we go. Boom. Oops. There we go. just for safe measure.